US President Joe Biden has criticized the International Criminal Court's decision to issue arrest warrants for Israeli leaders, including Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant. Biden called the move outrageous, emphasizing that there is no equivalence between Israel and Hamas. He reaffirmed US support for Israel's security despite the ICC's actions. In a defiant response, Israeli Prime Minister thanked Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban for inviting him to Hungary despite the arrest warrant. Netanyahu praised Orban for his moral clarity in standing by Israel, calling Hungary's support a stance for justice and truth. Meanwhile, Germany has confirmed its stance on arms deliveries to Israel remains unchanged, even after the ICC's actions. A government spokesperson emphasized that these deliveries are evaluated on a case-by-case basis, but assured that Germany's commitment to Israel's defense has not wavered. In Gaza, the Health Ministry has issued a dire warning that all hospitals could soon halt or drastically reduce services within the next 48 hours due to critical fuel shortages. Marwan Al-Hams, director of Gaza's field hospitals, pointed to Israel's blockade of fuel supplies as the primary cause. This could have devastating consequences, with Gaza's already strained medical infrastructure on the brink of collapse as the ongoing conflict continues to hinder aid access. Meanwhile, in southern Lebanon, the United Nations peacekeeping mission was targeted in a rocket attack that injured 4 Italian soldiers. 2 rockets hit the UNIFIL base in Chama, damaging infrastructure and causing minor injuries to the soldiers. The attack is part of a broader pattern of assaults on the UN mission, which has been stationed in Lebanon since 2006 to prevent hostilities in the region. Additionally, the World Health Organization reports that 226 health workers have been killed in Lebanon since October 7. This comes as cross-border fire between Israel and Hezbollah intensifies, with nearly 70% of these fatalities occurring since September, when the conflict escalated into full-scale warfare. A controversy arose after Bushra Bibi, the wife of former Prime Minister Imran Khan, made a statement implying foreign disapproval of Imran Khan's religious posture while in Medina. This led to strong reactions from the government, which condemned her remarks as damaging to Pakistan's relations with Saudi Arabia. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Defense Minister Khwaja Asif both condemned the statement, emphasizing the historical economic ties between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. PTI, however, denied the allegations, claiming Bushra Bibi's words were misinterpreted and that she did not criticize Saudi Arabia. Meanwhile, in Kurram district, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the death toll from a terrorist attack on a convoy of passenger vans has risen to 42, with more than 30 others injured. The attack occurred on Thursday in the Mandori Charkil area, an area historically affected by sectarian tensions and land disputes. The convoy, which was traveling from Parachinar to Peshawar, came under heavy gunfire, leaving dozens dead, including women and children. Local authorities have expressed concerns that the violence could escalate further, given the region's volatile political climate. The attack has been condemned widely by political leaders, including Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, President Asif Ali Zardari, and various international bodies. The United States and Iran also condemned the attack, expressing condolences and pledging support for counter-terrorism efforts in the region.